Hello. Welcome. Welcome back. Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Toothless and Chunky. Welcome, welcome. We're back today. We're back today to see our boy. Hi, Chunky. Welcome. Howdy. Yeehaw. Yeah, so today we're back with more Radiant Tale. I'm excited because hopefully today we can get onto Paschalia's actual route. I think that'll be fun. Get to see some new content instead of just numbing through the story. It's funny though, it's funny. So yeah, that's the plan today. How are we going? No, we're going good on the petal front. We're doing good. Yeah, so today I'm very cozy. I got a hot water bottle. And I'm ready to settle down and have a chill time. A chill little gaming time. So, once again, we'll be numbing through using our skip button. And, when we get to, like, new content, we'll go through that. And yeah, hopefully we can get to the boys' route today. Yeah, this is a cozy stream today. We're cozy. A big cup of tea, have my blanket, and have my hot water bottle. You can tell it's really hit autumn season now. It's all cold. So it's cozy today. We're cozy. So yeah, let's just slap that skip button. I see an EP kitty by my side. I wish. I wish. My cat would never stay by my side. Oh yeah, so we are back in the... I can't remember the name of the town. I remember I gave it a funny name last time as well. I can't remember what name I gave it. But yeah, we're back in like Eon's hometown. The warrior town. And yeah, it's gonna be Paschalia time. Where's Paschalia? The stadium. So it's time to see the boy. Skip button hype. Yeah, we love the skip button. Skip button is our best friend. So yeah, we are investigating the warrior city place currently to see what the hell is up and how we can make them stop hating the government, I guess. From what I remember. Anyway, the next day. Good one, smash him. Oh yeah, so these guys will be betting on like I guess like gladiators. Like in this city, like everything is solved by like a fight. So like if two people have a dispute, they hire two guys to beat the shit out of each other and settle the agreement. So yeah, that's how that works. Oh, stand up already! I put my bets on you, you know. From a spectator seat, I observed a duel that I chanced upon. I deliberately chose a place in the back with less people, but the heat here is still overwhelming. Everyone seemed to be immersed in the battle unfolding in the arena. I can't find any openings to talk to them. The frenzy was honestly a little intimidating, and feeling small, I couldn't make any moves. Then... It's him! Ah, may I have some water? Hearing a familiar voice, I spun around to find Paschalia talking to a vendor selling beverages. Just water, that'll be 500... I can't remember what the currency is called! Not to get in the way of the other spectators, I walked closer to him. Hello, Paschalia. That seems intimidating. He's having a nice, chill, relaxing time. Like, hello, Paschalia. He hurriedly pulled the bottle from his face, but you still got water on your cheek. It's fine. He's a water guy. I wiped his face with my handkerchief, and he smiled a bit sheepishly. Why is he so cute? Thanks, you caught me in an embarrassing moment. I got so hot after I came here. I couldn't help myself. Because he's got so much hair. Tasgaro, yeah. Yeah, we love Paschalia. Yeah, the fever in here is crazy. It must have affected you too. While rowdy bellows and shouts filled the air around us, Paschalia drank from the bottle. I feel alive again. Would you like to have some too? The water. He held it out nonchalantly, and I reached for it without thinking, but... Wait, stop right there. Paschalia just drank from this, didn't he? I don't know. It's like, I know that, like, in, like, Japan, obviously this is where this game was made. Like, an indirect kiss is, like, a massive thing, right? Like, when you, like, share a water bottle or something like that. When I, when I was a kid and even now, like, I still share water bottles and shit with my friends, and it's, like, fine. It's not a big thing at all. I don't get it, but... Not knowing what to do, I started fumbling like a fool. Sorry, drinking for someone else's bottle isn't for everyone. I'll buy another. See, Paschalia gets it. Paschalia's on my wavelength. Wait, I'm fine. I frantically stopped it from getting up. Are you sure? It's nice and cold. Yeah, I'm not that thirsty, and the drinks here must be expensive. Just like cinema snacks. 500 mystery currency seems a little steep to me, but now I see my suspicion was correct. He doesn't know anything, he just like, yes, this sounds like a good amount for a bottle of water, I'll buy it. They can expect better sales in crowded places, so they inflate the prices. Nice to know that capitalism is alive and thriving in this world too. That's why it's better if you buy things in advance before coming to these places. You sneak your cinema snacks in, like everyone. I lectured him, but an instant later I regretted it a little. I sound so stingy. The habits I'd acquired to lessen Spiri's burden had manifested without me realising. He seemed to enjoy the drink so much. I might have spoiled the moment for him. You're really good at being resourceful with matters like these. He never has anything mean to say. This is literally like... This is literally anti-Zafora. It's the opposite of Zafora completely. When you go grocery shopping, you often buy in bulk or keep an eye out for cheaper options, right? I don't know anything about that stuff, so I'm always in awe of your knowledge. Really? I'm just being cheap, to be blunt. Not at all. If you didn't tell me that 500 mystery currency for water is overpriced, I might have continued to pay it. Even if I knew it was expensive, I wouldn't have had a clue why it is. He's a little countryside guy. He doesn't understand capitalism. It doesn't exist in the countryside. Good for him. When the tea hits just right. I made a good cup of tea, everyone. You'll be happy to know. Learning new things is fun. For me, what just happened is a new discovery. Paschalia didn't seem to mind at all as he drank from the bottle once again. Makes sense. Such business practices likely don't exist in the countryside. I knew it. It was something normal to me, but Paschalia described it as something praiseworthy. I guess it, like, we grew up in the capital, right? And Paschalia grew up in the middle of nowhere. My self-deprecating feelings towards being stingy were swept away. Alright, that's the last strike. What type of tea? Just like regular black tea. I think it's like English breakfast tea. I normally drink English breakfast tea when I say I got tea. That's like my default. It's tasty. Hey, don't stay down now. Get up, even if you have to crawl, damn it. Yeah, English breakfast tea is a black tea. With milk. This place is a little too extreme. I know it might be the standard here, but... just now, the person who fell down must have gotten seriously hurt. Yeah. Including the duel Avi showed us, I feel like the value of life here is cheap. People may not die in these duels, but what if those injuries indirectly lead to their deaths one day? He says some nice things. Lives are treated as expendable and wasted here. I don't like it. He has some good opinions. Our lives are the one thing we should treasure more than anything in the world. Yet, the gladiators fight, even if it means shedding blood. The audience cheers, elated by all of this. How could they? The mild aura he'd had when he drowned down his water was gone. His voice dripping with hot fury. I was at a loss for words. This man, he's like, every now and again we've seen it, right? Like he's kind of got like a bit of a temper on him, but he's trying to hide it. I want to see this man go off. I want to see him go wild. I think that'll be good, actually. Looks like the duel is over now. Together with those words, the surrounding people stood up in increments and began filing out. I'm also put off by these duels, but not to the extent of anger. Yeah, I think we should let Paschalia rage. I think Paschalia should rage, actually. Though they were painful to watch, this duel was confined within regulations. At the end of the day, it was only a performance, right? They mentioned that killing isn't allowed. There are even referees around. Hold on. My voice just went there. It's fine. Thus, if this was the norm for this city, I would turn a blind eye to it. Paschalia, however, made a distinct declaration of his disapproval. Actually, it's pretty rare for him to be so forthright about things he doesn't like. His words were always embedded with kindness, carefully chosen not to hurt anyone, but now fierce emotions were coming through. On one hand, I wanted to know why. On the other, it wasn't my place to overstep my boundaries. I'm sure that this isn't something I should poke my nose into as his teammate. Teammate? You know? Coming to that conclusion, I did my best to change the topic in a cheery voice. It'll be nice if it weren't so violent. A more peaceful contest would be better. A peaceful one? A dance or singing contest, perhaps? Oh. An art contest. Okay, I know the answer is art contest. I know it. It has to be art contest, right? It has to be. If there were an art contest, it'd be right up your alley. You're so good at drawing. The circus flyer made in Oriens had a great reception. And I really like your art, Paschalia. If I were the judge, you'd be the champion. It makes me very happy to hear you praising me for doing what I enjoy. I thought I'd never be a part of any competition in my life, but if such a contest existed, I'd be eager to dive in. He's so nice. He's just a little guy. He wants to do his art. He's so sweet. I know, I love art too. I think the game should show us some Paschalia art, actually. No matter who won, I'm sure that I have lots of fun. Paschalia's eyes lit up as he said that. Once again, I saw how much he loved drawing. A cooking showdown sounds great too. I'm sure that Spiria would get first place easy with her food.
審査員するよ。
I'd be the judge of that. You, Paschalia?
審査員ならいっぱい美味しいも
The
のを
judge
食
would
べら
get
れ
a
るで
chance
し
to
ょ。
eat loads of delicious food, right? Huh? Here is the next dish, a hamburger steak. Oh my god.
付け合わせに野菜がいっぱいある。
Wow, there are so
僕
many
野
vegetables
菜
with
大好
it.
きなんだよね。
I love vegetables, you see. Oh my god. Paschalia based. I love vegetables. It's so cute. I'm glad you enjoyed the sides, but please judge the steak itself as well.
ああ、そうだった。
Ah,
それじゃ
you're right.
いただきます。
I'll dig right in.
ごちそうさまでし
Look at him. Thank you for the meal. May I have your verdict?
た。ハンバーグ、ふっくらジュー
The
シーで
steak
美味
was
しかった
fluffy and juicy. It tasted wonderful.
美味しいと食が進むよね。次の料理
When you
お願い
encounter
し
good
ます。
food, it really whets your appetite. May I have the next dish now? Right away. Paschalia feast. The next dish is gratin. The bowl was hot, so please be careful. I always hear people talking about gratin, but I actually don't know what it is.
湯気がすごいね。
Oh,
や
it's
けどしたら
steaming.
大変だ。
I'll be careful. Getting burned wouldn't be too fun. Ah! He's so cute! Blubbing on his food. He's so
こ
nice.
れで大丈夫なはず。
Okay, it should be fine
いた
now.
だきます。
I'll get started.
ごちそうさまでした。
Thank you for this dish as well. May I have your appraisal?
ほうれん草と鶏肉が入ってて、
I
素朴
noticed
で優しい
that
味
the
わいだったな。
spinach and the chicken, the taste was simple and gentle on my tongue.
次の料理は何かな。また熱いもの？
He's so hungry. He's so hungry. He needs to eat. What's next on the menu? Another hot dish? No, it's a cold one this time. Oh, that looks delicious. Here, a strawberry bavarois? A strawberry bavarois sounds right, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
やった。ちょうど甘いものが食べたいと思っ
Yay,
て
I
たん
was
だ。
actually in the mood for something sweet.
こういうプルプルしたのを見ると、
When you see something so jelly-like, it really makes you want to jiggle it. Oh, I know what you mean. Scratch that. Please focus on judging the food.
はーい。
Yes,
いただき
ma'am.
ます。
I'll begin.
ごちそうさまでした。
Thank you for that dessert. What did you think?
喉越し滑らかで、
It
食べ
was
やすかっ
silky
たよ。
smooth and very mild on my stomach.
いちごのソースも甘酸っぱくて、
The strawberry sauce was
美味しかったな。
sweet and tart. Very delicious. I would like that. I want to eat the strawberry thing. Now then, Judge Paschalia, please announce the winner.
あ、順位をつけなきゃいけない。
Oh,
すっか
I
り忘れ
completely
てた
forgot
よ。
that I had to rank them.
どの料理も手が込んでたし、
All the dishes are
盛り
made
付
with
けも素敵だった
care,
し。
complete with wonderful presentation.
みんな優勝で。
Everyone gets first place! Come to think of it, this chapter was the one where we got to beat Zaphora's ass at the board game. So this must be the town of the funny CGs. I had a feeling it would go a bit like that. You're a surprisingly big eater, Paschalia.
前は小食だったんだよ。
I used to have a
いっ
small
ぱい食べる
appetite.
ようになったのは、
I only started eating so much after I formed a contract with my spirit. The spirit's so hungry! The food is all too good. We can't do it. We can't pick. Huh? I didn't know that. But being a judge might be difficult for you. You're not the type who's good at ranking things, are you?
そうかも。迷って結局、
Well,
みんな優
you
勝
may
に
be
しちゃう
right.
気がする。
I had the feeling that after a lengthy consideration, I ended up giving everyone first place. He's too nice! That's exactly what I'd envisioned. So, a laugh escaped my lips. Judge or not, if you come to Lima, I'll treat you to lots of good food.
本当？ スピレアさんの料理また食べたいなって
Really?
思ってたんだ。
I've actually been craving Spiria's cooking. After we bloom a flora here, we're going back to Althea, so I'll always welcome you with open arms, Paschalia. As I said that, I felt a looming end of our journey approaching. See, when we were doing this last time, I generally thought it was like the end. I didn't realise you had like a whole rest of the route, so I was like, the journey's coming to an end. But now we know. It's a little sad. After this journey ends, Paschalia might end up going back to Ruth, and I would only get to see him occasionally. For some reason, I thought of letting it all end like that made my chest feel tight. I began fumbling for any words that could keep us connected. I'm struggling with words today. I began fumbling for any words that could keep us connected after our journey's end. You're free to refuse if you don't want to, but we're short on hands at Liber. Once our circus activities calm down, would you, like to work there with me?
Eh?
Huh? I'm just asking this because we're short-handed, okay? I just thought it might be fun if I got to work with you, Paschalia. So,
ありがとう。それは
thank you.
とても素敵なお誘いだね。
A wonderful offer. My face lit up, but only for one moment.
でもごめんね。
But I'm sorry.
先のことはわからな
I
いか
don't
ら。
know what the future holds, so I can't make any promises. Let's grab the boy. We're taking him with us. Ah! My elation withered away in an instant. I was so dejected that I surprised even myself. Yeah, you're right. We haven't even had our show in Ferris yet. I'm trying to remember what I called Ferris last time. I gave it a funny name and I can't remember what it was. As for the offer, well, I'd be happy if you kept it in mind as an option if you consider moving to the big city. I will. He smiled a bit wistfully. Wait, did I call it Yu-Gi-Oh! City? Because they duel here? I feel like that's the joke I would make. I think I called it Yu-Gi-Oh! City before. Then Paschalia gripped the bottle, which had become empty before I realised, as he stood. Well then, there aren't as many people around now, so I'll go investigate other areas. Okay, don't push yourself too hard. I'll see you later. Our farewell was the same as usual. We see each other at camp, and yet an unspeakable sorrow tore at my heart, casting a shadow inside. At night several days later, with our investigation mostly finished, we all returned to camp. Did we see this already? Yeah, skipping through it, we saw this already. I have a sip. Oh, we got Eon's sad backstory. That was then, huh? Okay. I can't remember what Paschalia said. Hold on, save it. Because this is one where, like, we have to go with whatever they said. It's not the one I wanted. This one? There we go. Paschalia, women would be good too. Okay. We're going with women. Good choice, Paschalia. Good choice. That evening, many female customers crowded at Cheers, where they were causing a big racket. Huh? I'm a big, strong man, you say? Uh-oh, Paschalia, is that what you're saying? Yeah, you've got some muscles, but so what? You're completely useless at home. Oh, is she complaining about her husband? Exactly. Strength is justice. Is that the only thing they can say? Do you even have anything else you can boast about? Ugh, I want to move to Oriens. I reckon all the ladies are here for Leon, probably, actually. Haha, looks like all you young ladies are having a rough time. Well, grumble to your heart's content. Here, another drink on the house. Yeah, there it is, Paschalia. I sat next to Paschalia while Leon ran around busily on the periphery. Oh my god, why can't I read? On the periphery of my vision. We got more people than we expected. A lot more. Leon's here for you once again. Seriously, it's bustling around here. Ferris women likely had many grievances about the city, wanting to create a safe space where they could voice them and vent. Paschalia and I had gone up to Leon and asked for his help. For one night, Cheers was going to be a no-man zone. Paschalia doesn't count as a man. Leon doesn't count as a man. We planned on steadily promoting it to the women attracted by the event here, but the stress built up in this city had exceeded our expectations. Calling it a grumbling wouldn't cut it. Endless streams of displeasure filled the pub, snowballing into commotion. Looks like you might have a hard time trying to promote in this mood. Yeah, I think we'll have to wait until they calm down a bit. Oh hey, there's a cute guy here. Honestly, mood. Hey, wasn't this supposed to be girls' night tonight? What are you doing? This dude's your boyfriend, right? Huh? You got the wrong idea. Please calm down. Would you like something to drink? I'll pour it for you. Huh? Really? Service free of charge from a cute guy? We can't do anything in return though. We're not strong or anything. I don't think you need a reason to be kind to someone who looks so tired. He's so nice. Same, no matter how strong or weak someone is, lending a hand when they're in need or being nice when they're exhausted. I think compassion like that is important. Nobody ever says anything like that in Ferrus. We all go on about how women who can't fight should just shut their traps. The disrespect. I see. You must have had a rough time. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Thanks to Paschalia, who was an excellent listener, the women opened up to us readily. They then promised they'd promote Circus to other women in similar positions. That was our Paschalia moment. Guess we're skipping again. It's showtime, baby! Paschalia working hard, yeah? It's so funny when it goes so fast. Oh, we'll be headed back to the council now. It's gone so fast when you skip lots of the text. So speedy. Intermission. I'm excited. I'm really excited to get to Paschalia, so I'm not sure what to expect. But I think it'll be good. Oh, this is when we have our moment. This is the bit when Virginia broke the fourth wall, right? When he was like, "Oh, I wish I could like post this on social media." Your other husband. We are eating good tonight. There's good men in this. So back in the capital, it's Libra time. Right, hold on. Got another option. Cooking will be Eon. That was Zafora, I think. Let's do this. Let's do clean. I think cleaning is right. Oh, was cleaning Zafora? I can't remember. I think cleaning was Zafora, actually. Alright, I think that's it. Next, I'll change the water in the vases inside. Clad in my nostalgic work uniform, I finished cleaning up the storefront. Yeah, it was Zafora. Okay, so we'll do grocery shopping. The cute sheep, yeah, the sheep's nice. Decided I could pick up some groceries. I was about to call out to Spiria when... Stop. It's Paschalia, we did it! Paschalia came downstairs, looking like his mind was elsewhere as he stared down at the water hourglass at his hip. Did something happen, Paschalia?
Oh. 今ね、ちょうど君やみんなのことを考えてたんだ。
Sorry, I was taking a sip. Oh, Cirrus, what curious timing. I was actually thinking about you and the team. Yeah, the purple colour is really nice. It changes colour for some reason, we don't know why yet. About us? Yeah, after we got back to Althea, I recalled the day of our departure a bit. Back then, I had no clue what was in store for me, and no one was anywhere near as close as we are now. But fate's such a cruel, such a strange thing. Now Circus... I clicked the button by accident. I clicked the button by accident. But fate's such a strange thing. Now Circus is more famous, and I feel like I can more or less predict what kind of, what everyone would think. I can't, my brain's not working. Would think of, or say about all kinds of things. I feel like I can more or less predict what everyone would think or say about all kinds of things. I did it, I read the sentence. Right, Zafora was colder than ice at first. Ian was intimidating, and Ginia didn't take things seriously. Wait, actually, in the case of Ginia, he hasn't changed much. Rude! Ginia is good. Haha, but thanks to Ginia, that we were able to perform freely without worries. Oh, good point. Following instructions is different from coming up with a program by ourselves as we go. We went around to all kinds of cities, performing with you and the team. I ate many dishes I've never tried before. I completed chores for the first time while you taught me what I should do. He's so baby. There were dangerous moments too, but we stood strong together and weathered the storms. For me, this journey was filled with firsts, each one the memory of a lifetime. Same here. I experienced so many things that I would never have come across in Althea. Some were good, some were bad. But this long journey would end once we bloomed our last flower in this city. It will end forever. Paschalia, are you going to return to Ruth when you finish your duty with the circus? Yeah, that's my plan. I had the feeling that would be his answer, but hearing it directly from him made my heart stir. Oh. I told myself I should change the topic, but my chagrin... my brain refused to get... I can't... My brain can't process this sentence. What's going on? I told myself that I should change the topic, but my chagrin, my brain refused to come up with anything useful during times like these. I don't know how correct that was, but... right, since we're finally back here, I'd love to have some of Spiria's cooking. Huh? Dining alone would be a bit dull though. How about we eat together? Sure. Though I gave him a nod, I felt my shoulders sag a little at how Paschalia glossed over his looming departure. Looks like I'm the only one sad about it. No, you're not. I know it. Regaining my composure, I held out Liba's menu to Paschalia. Here you go, our menu. Take as much time as you need. Which do you feel like eating right now? Me, well, I definitely picked the honey pancake. To me, that dish is really special. It's filled with memories of my time with Spiria. Then I'll get that. Excuse me, Spiria. 2 honey pancakes, please. Coming right up. It'll be a while before they're ready, so take a seat. I want to try this honey pancake so bad. It sounds so good. It sounds yummy. Oh, look at it. I want it. It doesn't look like a pancake. It looks more like a baked pudding. A little later, Spirit carried over 2 portions of pancakes. Like, there's no sort of scale for that, but it looks huge. Spiria's home cooking. It's been a while. After we thanked her for the food together, I took a bite of the fluffy pancake. You want to know what it? I want to eat it. It looks so good. It's so good. Now I really feel like I'm back home. That's a pretty grand reaction to me at pancakes. I mean, it's been way too long. I've eaten a lot of good food in each city, but we should all get honey pancakes. Everyone, we can get honey pancakes right now. I don't know if this is like a thing elsewhere, but in the UK at Christmas time, you get like lots of German markets, like vendors come from Germany to start selling stuff, and they make these little things, these little pancakes, and they put like honey and stuff on them. They're so good, they're so tasty. I really want some of those specifically. Nothing beats your cooking, Spiria.
家庭的でホッとする味だよね。僕もスピレアさんの料理好きだな。
She's right. Your dishes taste like home and make me feel warm inside. Oh, you two flatter me too much. You're not going to get any special treatment like that, you know. With a smile lighting up her face, Spiria returned to the kitchen. Yeah, I'm craving winter stuff now since it's getting colder. You both look happy. I'm so glad I got to see your smiles. Wait. I'd been mystified when he chose something I wanted to be and not what he did, but maybe... Let's save the game. Because I don't know what to click. Oh my god, it's the last petal! This one. Paschalia, when you said you wanted to have Spiria's cooking again, it wasn't because you were actually hungry, was it? When I asked him in a roundabout way, he smiled. I'm a gamer! Well, trying to replicate the taste of your family's cooking is hard. I thought it might chin you up if you had some. I think that's meant to say cheer. So I was right. But it's also true that I wanted to eat it, you know? Ha, thank you. Spiria's pancakes and Paschalia's kindness. I felt my heart grow warm from both. After I savoured the pancakes with him, we left Lipa to stock up on groceries. Sorry, you really didn't need to come along. No, don't worry about that. I actually wanted to see more of Arthea with my own eyes, so it's a good opportunity. I see. Somehow I managed to stop myself from moping again as we walked side by side. Then, a group of children frolicking on one side of the street caught my eye. The children are fighting. Mine's faster! No, mine's faster. They seem to be racing by pushing toys along.
あのおもちゃ、僕たちが使ってる馬車に似て
Hey,
るね。
don't those toys remind you of the carriage we used? They do. I wasn't used to carriages at all, so I was surprised the first time I got in.
カリラはアテールから近かったけど、他は遠かったもんね。
Looks like they're playing beetle sumo. It's not like when you have like when you have stag beetles. Is that what you're talking about? Well, Caelum is pretty close to Althea, but the other cities are pretty far away. When there weren't proper roads around, it was such a shaky ride, but it still charged on without stopping. Like how carriages need multiple wheels, humans can't press along alone either, don't you think? They weren't speedy at all, but the toys made definite progress as they rattled along. Just like a real carriage. At first, I didn't want to leave Althea. And to be blunt, I didn't want to join Circus either. I felt so uncomfortable surrounded by strangers. There was no team chemistry at all. I was filled with unease over whether we'd make it.
僕も魔法を使うのは後ろ向きで。
I must have caused you my fair share of trouble with my reluctance to use magic. But that was because you were anxious, right? You were upfront with me about that. I think exposing your vulnerable side to someone is impossible unless you trust them. Back then, I didn't know anyone at all, but since I've been entrusted with such a big role, I knew I had to do a good job. Thinking back, I was too tense myself at the start. I wanted it to succeed, but Circus was such an unprecedented endeavour, so I had to fumble around in the dark. I had to keep drinking my tea before it gets cold. My heart had constantly been on edge. I'd worry, is this really fine? Will we really make it? But you know, you recognised my hard work. And you even lent me your ear. I felt the pressure ease a little after that.
僕も誰かに話を聞いてほしかった。
Always a good sip of tea.
そこまで打ち解けられてなくて。
I also wanted someone to talk to, but I wasn't that close with anyone yet.
君が率先して話をしようと
That
して
was
くれ
when
た
you
り。
took the initiative to talk to
そういう
me
空気を作ってく
and
れたから。
created an opening.
だから僕も弱音を吐けたんだと
And
思
I
う。
think it's because of that I was
こ
able
の
to
旅が
open
楽
up.
しかったのは
I'm sure that you were a big reason I found this journey so fun. Ah, you're so nice. Well, I feel the same way about you on that one. I was only able to keep moving forward because you were there, Paschalia. Of course, everyone too gave me plenty of support, and I couldn't thank them enough. But Paschalia was someone who never disapproved of my actions or ideas. He showed me so much understanding. He'd even spoil me sometimes. Yeah, Chunky, you get it. Paschalia is very... I thought that I needed to be as perfect as I could at all times, but he showed me that I didn't have to. That he felt the same way, and that aspect of him always shed light on my gloom. I'm so glad you were with me, Paschalia. If you weren't, I might not have been able to persist or try so hard through it all. Feeling a little shy, I confided that in him, and Paschalia widened his eyes.
僕本当にいてよかった。
You really think that having me around was such a good thing? Paschalia, honey, what have you been through? What have you been through to say that? Of course, and not just me. I think everyone feels the same way.
だといいな。
That would be nice. If that were the case, Paschalia cut off his words there. His eyes seemed a little moist, so I panicked. Did I say something wrong?
ごめんね。
Not at all.
嬉しくて。
Sorry, I'm just so happy.
僕はビリオやイオン
I'm
みたい
not
に
strong
強
like
くないし
Vilio or Eon,
ザフォ
and
ロ
I'm
の
not
物
as
知りでも
knowledgeable
な
as
いから
Zafora either.
むしろ助けて
So
もらうことの方
I
が
think
多かった
everyone
と
helped
思
me
うんだ。
more than I helped them.
体力も 君よりないし。
Even my stamina is worse than yours. Ah, that time we were running and I ended up overtaking you. I remember.
うん、
Yeah,
昔から体力
I've
がな
always
くて
been lacking in that department.
なんか男らし
I'm
く
not
ない
very
よね。
manly, am I? It doesn't matter. I wouldn't say that. You're taller than me and your hands are bigger too.
そうかな。
You think so? I do. Hold out your hand, will you? Paschalia didn't seem convinced. I grabbed his hand and placed it against mine. Then... Oh, look at them! He's like a kid. He's like a giant kid. See? It's bigger. Oh, I never realized how small yours were.
こんなに小さかったんだね。最初に会った時。
When we first
女の
met,
子は君だ
you
け
were
だ
the
し
only girl of the group,
大丈夫かな
and
って
I was a
心
bit
配して
worried
た
about you.
気づいたら
He is a big teddy
君
bear,
が僕を引っ
yeah.
張ってくれてた。
The next thing I knew, you were the one dragging me on.
僕こそ君がいてく
I
れ
should
た
be
か
the
ら
one saying it.
前に進
I
むこ
was
と
the
がで
only
きたん
one.
だよ。
I was only able to move forward because you were there.
君がいてくれて
I'm so glad you were with me, Cirrus. There wasn't anything exceptional about me. I knew I was ordinary. But he never wrote me off because of it. It's pretty, yeah. I love the art so much. It'll get lonely around here with you back home and Ruth, but I'll send you letters and come visit you when I'm on vacation. So please. The warmth of our hands against each other, the warmth of his eyes as they met mine. I didn't want our time together to become some memory collecting dust. Faltering, I began to speak, but Paschalia lowered his hand. No, King, come
君と
back!
の思い出は何よりも代え難いも
My
のになった
memories
よ。
with you are invaluable, irreplaceable treasures. What he said wasn't cold nor sharp. It wasn't like he said anything wrong either. But I felt as if Paschalia had anticipated what I was going to say and stopped me by making the first move. To him, I was only going to be a memory, nothing more. And I lost all of my courage to go any further. That's not... Ah, sorry, I punched my mic. That's not it. I'm just gonna punch this mic. I'm like, Paschalia! I'll go grab the items I ordered at Cheers, so could you wait here for a bit?
うん、わかった。
Okay, I will. I watched as Cirrus disappeared into Cheers. I shifted my gaze to the lively streets of Arthea. I realised that she wanted to say something to me.
本
But
で読んだ冒険譚みたいにうまくはいかないよ
life
ね。
doesn't go as smoothly as those adventures I read about in books, huh? At first, it had been a gamble. I've been grasping at straws, constantly on the search for someone skilled in water magic.
もう時間切れ
I'm
か。
already out of time? What? Paschalia? The water left was pitiful. At first, whenever I'd used magic, anxiety had run rampant in my heart. Yeah, I had been anxious, that was true.
ビータ、
Vita,
無理をさせてごめん
I'm
ね。
sorry for pushing you so hard.
こんな形になったけど、
It's
君は
not
僕の
what we
願いを叶えて
imagined,
くれた。
but you still granted my wish. Countless precious memories, numerous thrilling adventures, friends I wouldn't give up for anything in this world. Until that day, I never even imagined that such a blissful days could be part of my life. Paschalia, honey, what's wrong?
それももう終わりだ。
But these days are nearing their end.
そろそろ
I need to lower the curtain soon. Paschalia? What's up, my guy? What are you hiding from us? The next day? Though the events of yesterday still weighed about my mind, Junior and Aleste are going to arrive soon. I need to act normal. I psych myself up as I put away the now clean breakfast plates and cutlery. After a slight wait, I'm sure we've seen this before, right? There we go. I know, I think this route's gonna be really sad actually. We got the drama and the action in Zafora's route, and now we're gonna get the sad. I got a bad feeling. Who's gonna die? To further improve upon the plan Vilio had proposed, I went around bookstores to gather reference material. During my excursion... Huh? Is that Paschalia? I spotted him staring up at the castle with a distressed look on his face. I got close to him when... But, you see, I don't think they will help someone like me. Back when I just left Ruth, I believed I'd find them right away. Help find... Are you referring to someone skilled with water magic? Paschalia's shoulders jumped at my voice. Oh, it's you. You scared me there. I thought someone had read my mind. Which means I was right. You're still looking for them after all. You're already good enough with magic as it is. I don't see why you need a teacher now. No, I can't really say I'm good enough. The pressure's high in the show, so I get your anxiety, but still. Can I tell you something? You know how the royal family have an affinity for every element? At first, I came to the capital thinking that maybe the king could help me. But Junior called out to me before that. He told me that Circus would go to Oriens during the journey, so I thought I might find someone there, but that didn't happen. That's why I thought about using my wish to ask for the king's help this time. But then I thought, well, he's our king. He must be busy with running the country and saving the prince, so he'd never agree. They told us that that any wish can be granted if we succeed, so you still have the chance. Oh, you could just ask for the king to find you someone skilled in water magic. No, it's not an easy request, so I might refrain. Huh, but I started my search just thinking it'd be nice if I found someone, so this is fine with me. That aside, I need to focus on blooming the flora with everyone at all costs. That'll make the prince smile. That's way more important, isn't it? So, come on, let's get back to practice. If you say so. I hope the prince makes a full recovery. Everyone's praying and hoping for that. What's happening, Paschalia? Are you okay? I was concerned about his expression earlier. But his unease quickly melted away as he spoke to me in a cheery tone. I'm nervous too, but I don't want to have any regrets. Let's put on the best show ever. You're right. Let's do our best so our journey. Let's do our best so our journey will be a success. I'm worried too. I'm worried. He seemed to have hardened his resolve. I nodded in return. That's the spirit. Let's do this. Yeah. I'll hold your stuff for you. Okay, thank you. Then we returned to Liba together. I'm concerned. I'm worried. I'm stressed. It's showtime. It's showtime, everyone. Oh, God. Oh god. Maybe this one? We did it last time, but if you want someone to smile, you have to smile first. Dance with us. Now, everyone stand up and join in. I'm stalling to see if I picked the right one. A bright, cheerful melody began playing the moment Vilio yelled out. Cirrus, you too. I'm sure you'll understand what heart is after this. We dragged the entire audience in. They all danced freely, shaking their arms and bodies to the beat of the song. Even the king was no exception. I can't remember when I last danced. Did we get a pedal for this last time? Like when we did it with Zafora? I don't think we did. Oh. Okay, it's fine. We don't need a pedal. I guess this just like affects the outcome of the show. I'll see the same as last time. Let's just do these. We'll blast through. Oh, we did both last time. I did the same thing last time as well. Let's go. Okay, yeah, there you go. The prince is fine now. We did it, everyone. Congratulations. The journey's over. Yeah, we had this little bit afterwards and then it kind of branched off, I think. And to top it all off, I can be with Paschalia a bit longer. I was so happy. I couldn't help smiling from ear to ear until I saw Paschalia's reaction. Oh yes, then we decided that we were going to do more shows with the prince, with Colvius, to like teach him about magic and stuff, right? And help him grow up. We're traveling again, but my eyes flicked over to him. Paschalia was staring into the sky in a daze. He didn't seem happy at all. On the contrary, he looked anxious. I like how none of these worries were here on the other route, you know? Like he just came along just fine. Paschalia? Oh. The moment our eyes met, I could tell I'd surprised him. Just when I was about to ask what had him so agitated. Okay, since we'll be resuming our circus activity, we have to discuss what we're going to do from now on. I lost my chance as Jinyo, who was oddly motivated to move on to another topic. True. Even if we agree to travel the world again, we've got to decide where we're going. But I want to hear Colbus's opinion first. His wishes are important too, right? Right. In that case, I leave it to you, Aless. Understood, sire. I shall explain to His Highness. Wait in the anteroom. We'll discuss everything once I'm done talking with Prince Colbus. So we waited there last time when you were talking with Zafora, right? Or you broke in? Aless left the hall after that. In that case, we'll be taking our leave, Your Majesty. You may go. Also, I know he's going to cause you a great deal of trouble, but please take care of Colvius. We all bowed our heads and left the room. My gaze trailed back to Paschalia. Paschalia was acting kind of weird. I reached into my pocket and clutched the crystal he gave me. Am I the only one who's happy we get to be together for a little while longer? The joy I felt hadn't completely evaporated, but I was growing more and more anxious. What's up, Paschalia? I hope it's just baseless speculation on my part. My thoughts churned as I stared intently at Paschalia's back. Paschalia, what is up, my guy? There it is, Paschalia time. I love this, like, whole chapter screen so much. It's so Art Deco, it's so good. The moment we stepped into another room, the tension broke and we all started talking about our new trip. So, a new journey, huh? Who would have thought Cirrus's wish on the shooting star would really come true? So Zafora just doesn't do any of his lord shit on this route, huh? And now my plans have been thrown off big time. I swear you're such a loudmouth lizard brain. I figured this was the best idea though. Besides, more the merrier, right? And we were ordered by the king himself. I know you all have your unique circumstances, and I feel bad that you can't fulfill your wishes sooner. Yeah, right. While I have mixed feelings about it, this is a royal decree. We have no choice but to follow it. Well, it's not like my wish will never come true. It's just getting postponed. Zafora, I miss you. Junior seemed to want to say more, but everyone looked troubled. This is the brain, yeah. Zafora's back on the name calling. Now that we've come this far, it's too late to turn back. I'll tag along until the end. Yeah, I think I'm going to call this trip Prince Caelum's Journey of Growth. While we were all clearly conflicted about this, relief washed through the room. Paschalia hadn't made a peep this whole time, which I found curious. Hey, Paschalia? Paschalia flinched, then turned to look at me. Sorry, I was spacing out. No, it's totally fine. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. It's not nothing! He frowned and dropped his gaze, looking worried. This means you won't be returning to Liber anytime soon, right? I wonder if Spiria will be disappointed. She was so happy about you coming back. That's why he looked so upset? How thoughtful. Now that I knew the reason, all the anxiety whooshed out of me. Girl, I don't think that's it. Girl, look out. It's alright. I'm sure she'll understand if I explain it to her later. Besides, we've already come this far, so for Prince Caelum's sake, I want to see it through to the end. What about you? It'll be a while till you can go back to your hometown, right? Are you okay with that? Oh, yeah, I am. I feel the same way you do. Seeing his usual smile and knowing we were on the same wavelength reassured me. So he doesn't mind we're hitting the road again. That we'll be together again. Hi, Alest. I love Alest, actually. Alest is so good. Oh, he's hiding! While we were chatting, Alest came into the room. Then someone peeked out from behind him. Huh? Your Highness? Hey, Caelum. How are you feeling, buddy? He's like the ultimate big brother. How are you feeling, little guy, little buddy? Oh. Even though he was startled by Vilio's shout, Prince Caelum gave us a tiny nod. According to Alest, who told the prince all about our upcoming journey for his growth, the prince had immediately agreed to join since we were travelling for his sake. Moreover, he came all the way to this room because he wanted to meet us again and say hello.
まあ、正直不安は尽きないが。
It certainly troubles me, but it's His Highness's wish.
だから君たち、くれぐ
I
れも
beg of you,
王子を頼
take
むぞ
good care of him.
よろしく
Nice to
お願い
meet
し
you.
ます
Nice to meet you too, Your Highness. For some reason, I'm dying today. It truly is the change of seasons. I can't speak. For some reason, Prince Colvius looked sad after hearing what I said.
コリブス
Colivus. Colivus? Colivus? I've done one whole route. And I still can't pronounce this boy's name. Colvius.
コリブスで
Just call me Colvius.
もしかして王子は継承付きで呼ばれるの
My...
嫌なのかしら
Not a fan of being addressed as Your Highness, perhaps?
僕もみんなの
I want to be your friend
仲間に
too.
なりたいんだ
He's so
だ
nice.
から
So... It must have taken him a lot of courage to say that. His hands turned pale where he clutched less clothes. Ah, cute. No need to be so formal. Just call me Colvius. Honestly, I'm honestly afraid of not addressing him by title. But right now, Colvius is showing us his resolve. Despite my nerves, I donned a great big smile. Let me give it another go then. Nice to meet you, Colvius. Yeah. I could have sworn I felt Aless staring daggers at me, but I pretended not to notice. I love Aless. He's so funny. Okay, guys, we got to hash out some things. Tent arrangements, Colvius rolling our show, and where we're going next.
ああ、けどテントの問題については
True.
ジーニアのところ
For
行
the
ったけど
tents, we can always have him room with
もともと
Ginia.
こいつだけ
He doesn't have a
一人部
roommate
屋だ
after all.
え
What?
そこで拒否はさせんぞ。
No objections here. You there. Protect His Highness all night long.
はい
Okay. Ginia and Aless have such a good relationship. I love them both. Let's move on to the shows then.
コリブスの魔法を生かしたショーにしたいところだよな
It'd be great if we could have Colvius show off his magic.
王族は全属性の魔法を
Well,
使え
since
る
the
そう
royal
だし
family uses every magic
いろいろ
element,
演出を考
we
え
can
られ
incorporate
る
more
が
of a variety in our shows. How about we expand our Orient show? That one was pretty magic focused.
オリエンスの時って
The Orient show?
パスハリアが
Makes it sound like a TV show.
水の精
The
霊と
Orient
協力して
show. Da da da
ブ
da.
ワーッとキラキ
You
ラのショー
see,
をしたんだ
Paschalia starred in that one along with some water spirits. It was like, wha-bam! Sparkles everywhere.
水をふんだんに使って魔法
We
で
used plenty
次
of
々と
water
花を咲
and
か
made
せ
flowers bloom with magic, one bud
美
after
しいショーだ
another.
ったな
It was a beautiful show. Colvius looked towards the corner of the room, his eyes fixed on Paschalia.
それってこの
Were
前
they
の
the same
公園で
water flowers you gave the spirits during the show the other day?
精霊たちにあげて
Paschalia smiled and nodded at Colvius' shy question.
そうあれをもっとたくさん
Yeah, I made so many bloom. They filled the whole stage.
もっとたくさん
The whole stage?
す
Wow.
ごいね
僕だけの力じゃないよ
I didn't do it all
精
by
霊さんにも
myself
協
though.
力してもらっ
The
たし
spirits helped me.
コリブスは僕よりも魔力が高いんだし
I'm sure you can do far
も
more
っとすごいこと
amazing
ができるん
things.
じゃないか
Your
な
magic is stronger than mine.
でも
I'm not confident at all
自
though.
信ないよ
それは怖いから
Are you scared?
うん
Mm-hmm.
ショーって
You have to perform in front of a lot of people, right? What if I fail?
失敗したらって
Paschalia gazed fondly at the fretful prince.
うん
I understand how you feel.
僕もわかるよ僕も
Even I didn't want to use my
最初は魔法を
magic
使い
at
たくないな
first.
って思ってた
Huh?
パスハ
You
リア
too, Paschalia?
魔法を使うのは不安だったし
Doing so made me
僕の
anxious.
住んでたところ
Not to mention the fact that I came from a small village.
たくさんの人の前で何かをす
I
る
had
なん
never
てこと
performed in such of a big crowd before. I was terribly
最
frightened.
初は不安だったん
Like,
だ
come to think about it, you probably never even seen a group of that people that big before coming from a tiny village, and like suddenly you had to perform in front of all of them. Damn you, brave.
ああ、自信がないから魔法はあんまり
Right.
使いたく
I
ないとか
remember
言
you
って
saying
たもん
something like
な
that before. It wasn't just you, Paschalia. All of us were having a hard time back then.
初公演とか本当
Our
にひどかっ
first
た
show
な
was a hot mess.
そうなんだ。
I see.
あんなに
Your
すごい
last
ショ
show
ー
was
だったの
great, so I can't really picture it. We went through a lot to come this far. I vividly recall the day we had set off. I could see myself in the anxious young prince.
ねえコリブスは
Is there
何か
anything
やってみ
you'd
たい
like
こ
to
とっ
do?
てある
やってみたいこと
Something I want to do?
どんなことで
Yep,
もいい
it
が
could be anything.
何かあったら
If you have one, just tell me. After giving it some thought, Corvius mumbled something to himself.
お花
Flowers.
パスハリアが咲かせてた
The magic flowers
お花
Paschalia made bloom were very beautiful.
綺麗だった僕の魔法でも
Could I make such pretty flowers come to life with my magic too?
うーん
Hmm,
そうだな
about that. Corvius slumped in dejection at Paschalia's response.
やっぱり
I knew it.
かな
There's no way I can do it when I can't control my magic.
まだうまく
I'd probably just freeze all the flower
魔法を制作できないし
buds.
焦る
No!
前に凍らせちゃいそう
It'd be easy to tell him that's not true, or you could do it, but that's just lip service. Besides, I couldn't use magic to begin with. I wouldn't sound convincing if I'd just be putting pressure on Corvius. But then,
あそれいいかも凍らせる魔法
he does need some head pats and hugs. He deserves it. That sounds like a great idea. Using magic to freeze things.
Huh?
What?
ねえコリブスは雪って知ってる
Do you know of snowflakes, Corvius?
知識だけで
Yeah,
見
but
たこ
I've
とは
never seen
ない
them.
けど雨が凍ってできる
Aren't they the cold, white, fluffy things made from freezing rain?
ふわふわしたもの
そう
That's a nice
こ
description.
こじゃめったに見られないけど
That's
寒い
right.
土地では
We
たま
barely
に
see
降るら
snow
しいんだ
here, but it sometimes falls in colder regions.
僕が昔読んだ絵本に
I once read a
魔法
picture
使
book
いが
about a
雪を
witch
降
who
ら
could
せる
make it
話があっ
snow.
て挿絵に描かれていた雪は
The snowflakes in the book were so sparkly and
とて
pretty,
も綺麗で
like ice flowers that bloomed
空
in
に
the
咲く
sky.
氷の花みたいだった
氷
Ice flowers?
うん
That's
コリブスの
right.
魔法を失
Since
敗し
you've
て
already may,
凍らせちゃうかもって心配してた
since
け
you're
ど
worried you may fail and freeze everything,
氷の花を
I
咲か
feel
せ
like
ればいい
making ice flowers is a great idea.
コリブスにしか咲かせられない花
You can dazzle everyone with
みんなに見せ
flowers.
てあげたらどう
Only you
か
can
な
make bloom. What do you think? He's so nice! Colvius was moved. The prospect of something only he could do was truly enchanting.
サーカスってね
You
見てい
see,
るお客さん
what
を
we value most
楽し
here
ま
in
せることが
Circus is the
とても大
audience's
事なんだ
enjoyment.
僕が絵本で見た氷の花に
It'd be wonderful if you could delight our audience with your flowers,
コリブスが咲かせた花を見て
inspiring them the same excitement I felt when I saw the snowflakes in that book.
僕にできる
Can I really do it?
僕も一緒に手伝うよ
I'll help you.
だからまずは
So, why don't you give it
や
a
ってみな
try?
い
Corvius seemed a little hesitant at first, but he nodded. Those of us quietly watched from the sideline breathed a sigh of relief.
パスハリアが一緒なら安心だな
I can rest easy if you've got Paschalia with you. Gotta learn everything you can.
大掛かりな魔法を目にする機会は
It's
そうそう
not
ない
every day you can see a grand scale magic
さらに雪と
performance.
なると
Snow will surely liven things up. In that case, the star performers of our next show will be Paschalia and Colby.
ああ待って
Hold
僕は
on.
コリブスの
I
サポー
thought
ト
I
役
was
に
only
徹しよ
going
うと
to
思うん
help
だ
him.
パスハリアはステージに立たない
You're
の
not gonna join me on stage?
練習には付き合うよでも
I'll
ね
still help you practice,
一人でやりきる
but
ことに
it'll be more meaningful if you go at it alone.
確かにね
You have a point. There's a chance the prince will end up relying on you too much if you're up there with him. What do you think, Corvius? If you're too worried, then... I am worried. But I have to grow. Respect. Respect, little guy. I'll give it a try. Respect. I'm proud of you, Corvius. Attaboy. I really like Rainey's relationship with him. It's like cute. It's so cute. I'll do my best. Paschalia's gaze was gentle as he watched Corvius clench his tiny fist in enthusiasm. Paschalia's amazing. Rainey's so precious, yeah. I'm excited for Rainey's route as well. He's warm and kind. His words lift you up when you're down. I feel like he's always cheered me up too. As I was wrapped up in my thoughts, the others moved the discussion along. How about making Caelum our next stop? It barely ever snows there. I bet those researchers will be intrigued. I think Corvius deserves a hug. I think we should all give him hugs. Agreed. We had our first successful show there. Caelum is our lucky city. It's all settled then. Leave the promotion to me. You should focus on the show and helping His Highness. Can I think last time didn't we do the first show in the capital? Thank you, Aless. The sooner you take off, the better. I'll prepare a carriage for you tomorrow morning. Let's meet back here in the morning then. No one had any complaints, so we left the castle. The next day, we regrouped and set up for Caelum. It was Corvius' first time travelling, and he seemed nervous. As soon as the carriage started to move, he was glued to the window, admiring the scenery like an awestruck child. He's so cute! Eventually, a familiar tower came into view. I wonder if we'll get more backstory for the main character in this city here. That's the Sage's Tower, Corvius. I know. You can just barely see it if we get through the castle. You can just barely see it from the castle, but it looks taller the closer we get. Are we going to perform on the rooftop? Yep, want to go take a look once we're done setting up the tent? Yeah, I do! Yeah! Also, do you think we can find out more about snow there? Maybe we can get hold of the picture book Paschalia read. I want to see it too. I do think learning more will come in handy when you use your magic. Besides, you can't reproduce things you don't know. I can tell how passionate and hardworking you are. What a good boy. He's a big brother. He's a big brother, that's what he is. Whoa, Paschalia ruffled Corvius' hair, sending him into a fluster. He looked away, but he seemed kind of happy about it. Cute! We'll set up the tent while the three of you visit the Sage Tower. We're going to set up the tent in the same spot as before, right? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, you three can go ahead and do some sightseeing while you're at it. Now that you mentioned it, I do want to show Corvius around. Are you okay with that, Paschalia? Yeah. Horses? Oh, horses? While we were busy talking, our carriage had arrived in Caelum. We set foot into the city for the second time. Junior went ahead to the Sage's Tower to let the officials know about the prince's visit. And that's the first time we heard a horse noise in the game. The rest of us walked around the city, taking in the sights.
近くで見ると学術棟って本当に高い。
The
見上げると首が痛くなっ
the
ちゃう。
architecture in the city reminds me a lot of the city I went to university in. It makes me feel kind of nostalgic. Now that I'm seeing it up close, the Sage Tower is really tall. My neck hurts just from looking up.
初めて見るとびっくり
It's
するよ
definitely a
ね。
surprise first time.
いろんなお店があるね。
There are lots of shops here.
魔法具のお店もある。
Whoa, a mystic tool store.
後で見ていってもいい？
Can we go take a look later? Sure, we can stop by on our way home. Corvus looked at his surroundings in wide-eyed wonder. Watching him, I couldn't help but smile. Heh, reminds me of how you and Villia reacted when we first came here, Paschalia. Huh?
僕あんな感じだった。
Was I acting like that too? Oh my god. There, in the background, the sign for Cheers. Fantasy McDonald's is here. Mm-hmm. You weren't as giddy as Vilio, but you definitely had your head in a swivel.
あ、気づいてたんだ。恥ず
So
かしい
you
な。
noticed? How embarrassing. To be honest, I didn't feel like myself when we first came here, considering my parents and all. But thanks to you and everyone else, I have happy memories of Caelum now. Eon said this was our lucky city, didn't he? We had our first successful show here.
ここはバラバラだったみんなの気持ち
Yeah,
が一つ
we
になっ
finally
た。
came together as one
思い出の場
here.
所。
It's a memorable place.
また来られるなんて思わなかったな。
I never thought I'd come here again. That had a tone to it, that voice line. I never thought I'd come here again. Is Paschalia okay? I don't like this. Is he okay? A note of sadness slipped into his voice. I knew it! I heard it! I knew it! For a moment, a dark shadow loomed over his beautiful blue eyes. Is everything alright? When I asked, he simply smiled at me.
あ、ごめん。なんだか
Sorry,
感慨深くて
I was feeling a little emotional for some reason. That's all. No need to worry. I'm worrying. I'm worrying. I'm concerned. If you say so. It didn't seem like he was just getting sentimental though.
二人とも早く
Hey,
行こう。
you two, hurry up! Oops. Corvus got way ahead of us before we knew it, and he sounded impatient.
うん。今行くよ。
Coming! With that, Paschalia and I walked over to Corvus. I never thought I'd return here with him either. But
僕も君と同
I
じ気
feel
持
the
ちだ
same
から
way you do. Does he really though? I wasn't really sure why, but it really bothered me. We visited the Sage Tower and borrowed some books related to the snow. Then we borrowed the mystical tools. We browsed the mystical tool shop that Corvus was interested in. I can speak. I can do this. Some researchers got a little too enthralled by Paschalia's appearance though, so we ran away in a hurry. Once we got back to the tent, Eon made us dinner.
これイオンが作ったの？
You cooked this, Eon? Surprised, Corvus glanced between Eon and the pot of foo he made. There's so many French cooking in this.
まあそうなるよな。
Figures you say
俺た
that.
ちも最初は信じられな
We
かった
can't believe it at first either. Do you want to know, Ash, do you want this thing funny? So, I had to do like French class at school. I had to learn French. I got marked down in my French exam for for sounding too English when I spoke French. my French accent wasn't good enough. I'm not very good at speaking other languages. Figures you'd say that. We couldn't believe it at first either.
でもイオンの料理は美味しいよ。
Eon's cook. Hold
ち
on.
なみに おかわりは早い者勝ちだからな。
Eon's cooking is delicious. I thought that's what it said. By the way, seconds are first come, first served.
王子相手に張り合うな。
You dare compete with the prince? I miss you, Zafora! Now that I'm sitting around the dinner table with everyone, it's finally sinking in. Our journey has begun.
本当だ。
It really is delicious.
だろだろ。
I know, right? A great meal sure gets you pumped up.
こんな料理でよければたくさん食べ
This
て
is nothing, but eat as much as you like. I will, thanks. I scooped up the pot of food. Pot of food? Pot of food. I don't know. Into my mouth, and I watched Colvius mingle with the others. All this French cooking. It's bad for me. The next day, I like little magic circles.
感じ。
Like this?
そうそう。
That's
すごく
right.
上手。
You did really well. Paschalia was helping Colvius practice his magic. We'd gone to the outskirts of Caelum in case the prince made a mistake. I only tagged along because Paschalia was acting weird yesterday. I guess I was worried for nothing. They're both working really hard.
雪ってつまり。
I'm imagining snow as freezing
凍らせ
rain.
るイメージでいい
Will that work? That might hurt, actually. It's
Shigemo,
alright, yeah. I'm really
Aichi
struggling
no
pronouncing
suisho
things
kara
today. I'm a
seisei
little
sareru
tired,
yattashi.
so I'm doing my
途中まで
best.
は雨と同じみたいだね。
Yeah, even the book said it's fallen from water vapor in the atmosphere, so it's more or less freezing rain.
水。
Water, rain. Corvius raised his hands into the air. I have a feeling this is going to be painful right now. Small clouds spread above our heads, and snow, hail, rain.
ごめんなさい。氷凍らせるイメージ。
Sorry, ice, think frozen. Wah!
すごいね。水をこれだけ放出
Wow,
できるなん
to
て。
think you can release this much water. This is not the time for compliments. Stop, Corvius, stop the rain. Whoa, okay. Too much. It was too late. We were drenched from head to toe.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
むしろありがたいかな。
Don't worry. Rather, I should thank you.
濡れるの気持ちいいんだ。
It always feels good to get wet, and I was kind of thirsty anyway. He's too nice. Paschalia closed his eyes as if savouring the sensation. It struck me as strange, though. I doubt he's feeling that good from just getting rained on. Hey, sorry to burst your bubble, but we're gonna catch a cold at this rate.
ああ、そうか。
Oh, you
な
have
ら
a
トリ
point.
ブス、
Corvius, can you use your wind
彼女を
magic to
乾かしてあ
help
げ
her
たら。
dry off?
僕が
Me? But
また失敗
what
し
if
ちゃ
I fail again?
大丈夫。
You'll be
落ち着いて
fine.
願って
Calm down and
彼
pray
女
that she
が
won't
風
get
邪をひき
sick.
ませんようにって僕のことはいいから
Don't worry about
彼
me.
女にだけ
Just
集中し
focus
て
on her. Paschalia, you're too nice. Stop it. What? But Paschalia?
僕はいいから
I'm
ほら
fine.
コリブス
Come on, Corvius.
やってみて。
Give it a try. He's too nice. Hold on. I was frozen for a second, huh? Why was I frozen? After saying so, Paschalia backed up a few steps. Corvius was hesitant, but after he saw how wet I was, he held out his hand with a serious look on his face. The next instant... A warm gust of wind surrounded me, caressing my body. I'm just picturing like when you see videos like people hair drying dogs and stuff, it's like bah! You gotta go to a meeting? Thank you for popping by, Chunky. I hope your meeting goes well. It's lovely, like a gentle breeze. I close my eyes, enjoying the feeling. When I open them again... Oh wow, I'm dry already. Did I succeed? You sure did, buddy. Totally. That's awesome, Corvius. You nailed it. Corvius plopped down on the ground. Evidently, he couldn't believe it. Thank goodness. I didn't want you to catch a cold. That was all I could think about. Maybe it's because of your strong sense of responsibility, but you're taking this too seriously, Corvius. Paschalia walked back to his original spot. He'd been soaked before, but now it was only a few locks of hair that were damp. Did you dry yourself off? Oh, I guess the spirit sucked the water out of my body. Hello? Why? Why am I frozen again? I think VG Studio is having a bit of a time, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, I guess the spirit sucked the water out of my body. Yeah, that's concerning. That's concerning, that is. That makes sense. Paschalia is a contractor. That makes sense. I don't like it. I don't trust it. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's healthy for him. Something still didn't feel right to me, but I could only believe him for the time being. You will only become distracted and fail if you let every little thing get to you. So, how about you relax a little? No one will scold you, even if you mess up. Paschalia patted Corvius on the back and smiled. But although you failed to conjure snow this time around, you summoned wind just fine. You did great. Thank you. Oh, he's got tears in his eyes. Tears rolled down Corvius' face as he mumbled his thanks. He's so baby. Maybe there was more weighing on him than we knew. Like his responsibility as royalty, as Paschalia said, or his impatience to grow. While we couldn't completely understand, we could be there for him and cheer him up if he needed it. Above all, even if things don't go the way you want them to, someone is acknowledging your effort. I understand how happy and encouraged that makes you feel. We lingered quietly by Corvius' side until he calmed down. What is happening? Why? I'm really sorry about this. I don't know what's happening. A few days have passed since the downpour incident. Corvius learned from his mistakes and started to show some real improvement. Morning, Bilio. So, you're up early, huh? Practicing again? Yeah, I'm this close to making snow. Paschalia did say you were approaching a breakthrough. He can freeze the water now, so it's only a matter of time. Yep, he used Paschalia's water flowers as a reference and he made his own ice flowers. Let's go, boy! Does this mean his man is stable now too? Yeah, I'm glad we have Corvius with us. It's really reassuring. So now we've got 5 people who can use magic. 5
お
people?
前のは魔法
Really?
じゃなくて
Yours seems more like an uncontrollable eruption than magic to me. He's still going for the kill.
制御できないってなんだよ。
I can control it just fine, thanks. I've been doing a great job.
誤差の範囲だな。
A great job screwing up, maybe. Damn. Go for the kill. Now, you two. Even if it was a teeny tiny change, he might see it as a huge improvement, you know?
そう乙女の前髪と同じ
Like when a maiden gets her hair trimmed.
ジーニ
Okay,
の
Paschalia.
乙女を
Okay,
語る
okay. Junior is talking about maidens now? Oh, his little giggle. What is going on? Zafora will never stop roasting, yeah. Compared to before, Corvius could banter with everyone just fine now. He laughed a lot too. Oh, it's just a bit of banter, innit? I guess his impatience overshadowed his personality back then. Now we can see the gentle side when he jokes and laughs along with the others. We headed back to Calidia's outskirts for practice. Corvius closed his eyes and began to focus.
今日こそ
Today's the day. He held his hands straight up. Let's go, it's snow time. It's snow time. Thick clouds formed over our heads and white flecks danced through the air. It looks just like the stuff from the books. That's snow, right?
やった
I did it.
コリブス、気を緩めないで。
Corvius, stay
そのまましっ
focused.
かり魔法
You've
を
got to
保
keep... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. The flurry suddenly turned to a blizzard, blocking our view. I can't see anything.
コリブス、落ち着いて。
Easy now,
精霊さん
Corvius.
にお願いして止め
Ask
て
the
みよう。
spirits to stop the snow. Okay. Whew, we got out of that one. Just when my body was growing numb from the cold, the snowstorm finally vanished. And no, big
ごめんね
oof.
二人とも
Big oof.
大丈夫
I'm sorry. Are you two okay?
うん、平気。
We're fine.
全然大丈夫じゃない
Oh my god, look at that. Whoa, you don't look fine at all. Look at like us at the front, we're like drowning in snow. Oh, come on. What's going on? This is really annoying. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully. Whoa, you don't look fine at all. You're buried in snow. I like how there's snow nowhere else, just on us. So cute, yeah. Huh?
本当だ。
Oh, how about
なん
that?
かひんやりするな。
Here I was wondering why I got cold all of a sudden. How are you this laid back about it?
でも君も同じようになってるよ。
You're also covered in snow,
な
aren't
んだ
you?
かかわいい。
Hehe, cute. Paschalia. Huh? No matter how hard I tried to get out, the snow had piled so high I couldn't move.
ごめんね
Sorry, maybe I can get you out with some fire magic.
それはちょっと遠慮したい
I'd
かな。
rather you didn't.
僕火は苦手なん
I'm
だ。
weak to fire.
雪って
But
ふわふわしてると思ったけ
Snow
ど。
is so
固
fluffy.
まるとこ
I
うな
can't
んだ。
believe how heavy it gets when it piles up.
面白いな。
This really is interesting.
この街でこんな経験し
I
たの。
guess this is the first for all of us,
僕たち
huh?
初めてだよ。
We're just in the snow like, help, help. Sure is. My body relaxed when I saw how much Paschalia was enjoying himself.
うまくいったからって気を抜いちゃ
I
っ
shouldn't have gotten distracted when the snow started falling.
そんな顔しないで。
Hey, turn that frown upside down.
確かに量を出しすぎちゃったけど
I still consider this a
雪自体は
success.
うまく作
You
れたんだ
did
から
make snow, even if it was a tad too much.
あとは力をキープして最初
Just practice some more and get your power under control so you can release those pretty snowflakes again, like how it started today. They're so lovely. I'm sure the audience would be thrilled to see them. I'll give it my best shot. Corvius' mishap has sent him into a panic. But it was thanks to Paschalia that he recovered right away. Maybe that's why my model keeps freezing. I'm stuck in the snow. This man is freezing to death, yeah. He's happy about it, don't worry. He's fine. This is a sign of progress too. Anyway, hi Matt! Achoo! Oh. We're so getting sick from this, right? We're so getting ill. Corvius helped me out of the snow with his fire magic and dried off my clothes. The heat drained Paschalia, so he had to drink some water. I know fire really gets to him, but was he always this weak? Was he always this weak? Paschalia, what are you not telling us? I didn't recall him suffering this much when we were in Cirrus. Are you okay?
少し休めば平気だよ
With a little rest, I'll be right as rain. Hearing that, I suddenly remembered we brought a basket of food with us. Shall we break for lunch? I made us some sandwiches. My homemade sandwiches were chock full of Paschalia's favourite vegetables. Yes, vegetables. Let's go. I put all kinds in there. Seasoned carrots. No, we don't like carrots. Get rid of those. Green leaf lettuce, potatoes. Potato salad. Broccoli, tomatoes, and corn. Apart from the carrots, that's a good sandwich. I opened up the basket to show them.
うわ彩りが綺麗だね
Wow, I love the colours you chose.
こんな
And
に
you
たくさん
made so many.
全部君が作ったの？
You made all these yourself, Cirrus? Hell yeah. Yeah, Eon was busy promoting our show in the city.
すごいね。
Amazing. I was happy to see them get so excited about my sandwiches. Come on. Why is this happening? Hold on. Oh god. I just crashed it! No! Hold on, we're having technical issues. I'm going to try and make it work again. Just give me a second. We're having big technical issues. Oh no. What do I do? Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, we made a breakthrough. My camera's not working again. My webcam wasn't working for a hot sec. Hold on. Let me just try and mess with it a bit. This is the first big scuff I've had in a while, so you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Come on, please work. Pray for me. Pray for me. Ah! I mean, genuinely, I don't have that much scuff, so we'll take this. We'll take this. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. We did it. Let's see if this has fixed it now. I was so happy she didn't get so excited about my sandwiches.
じゃあ早速いただきます。
Let's dig in. Feast, my children.
美味しい。
This is
ありがとう。
great. Thanks so much, Cirrus. Thank you for your praying. I'm alive now. I made it. Returned victorious. I'm glad it suits your palate. Eat as much as you'd like. I guess he's feeling better now? I'm glad I made these. I don't know, I'm still concerned. Welcome back, thank you! We made it! It was tough, but we made it. Paschalia stared at the sandwich in his hand.
こんなにたくさん一人で作るの。
It must have been a lot of work to prepare all this, right? Paschalia seemed a little apologetic, so I told him... Okay, let's save. Oh, I got the little Paschalia silhouette now. I hate how it splits up his name. I hate it. That's bad. I'm gonna say I have fun, I think. I think that's what he'd like. So Paschalia seemed a little apologetic, so I told him I had fun. I had fun making them, so it didn't feel like work.
そっか。君は料理得意だもん
It
ね。
makes sense. You're a good cook. Wait, I haven't looked at the Paschalia status window. It's so cute. I like it. It's got a little like water drop on the top left as well. This is nice. I really like the UI a lot in this game. It's really pretty. Well, there's that, but I didn't feel tired at all since I was busy practicing and picturing how much you'd enjoy it. It was worth it. You look even more pleased than I imagined.
そっか。僕のことを考えて
So
く
you
れたん
thought
だ。
of me while making these?
嬉しいな。
I'm flattered.
料理は愛情って言うもんね。
I guess cooking truly is an expression of
だから
love.
こんなに美味しい
This
のか。
really is delicious. I agree, but hearing him say that is so embarrassing. The UI slaps. Yeah, you get it. You get it, Matt. It's really Art Deco. It's really good. I felt Colvius's eyes on us. He had stopped eating. What's wrong, Colvius? Oh, he fidgeted for a moment, then continued in a tiny voice. You two are really close, huh? Well, if you say so, Colvius. Huh? If you want, I could learn a spell that will bless your marriage. He's getting ahead of himself. It looks like cigar boxes. Yeah, I get it. It has a like vintage print kind of look to it, right? Bless our what? Excuse me? My face turned redder than our tomato slices. You've got it all wrong. I rushed to deny it, glancing at Paschalia for help. We're just friends, right, Paschalia? Oh, yeah. Paschalia simply munched on his sandwich, completely unfazed.
女の子をからかっちゃダメだよ。
You're not supposed to tease girls, Colvius.
特に
Especially because blessing one's marriage is...
とても大事な儀
It's a
式なんだ。
very important ritual. The heat in my cheeks cooled as I noticed Paschalia looking downcast. Paschalia, what's going on? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
ほら、
It's
もっ
fine.
と食べちゃおう。
Come on, eat
こ
more.
のサンドイッチ本当に
These
美味しい
sandwiches
から。
are really good. Alright. Take your time. No need to hurry. I struggled to keep calm and act like my usual self after that. I filled our cups with water and forced the corners of my mouth to lift into a smile. What is Paschalia hiding from us? That night, I couldn't fall asleep no matter how hard I tried. I've been staring at the ceiling for hours. Did I annoy him? Was that it? Or did he say that because marriage isn't a word to be used lightly? Then again, it's not like there's anything that's going on between us, so I guess his reaction was normal. Was it really though? No, it wasn't. I couldn't stop thinking about our exchange during lunch, and it only got worse because I couldn't see his face during practice.
おい、さっきから何回もでけえため息つい
Hey,
てる
you
が
okay?
大丈夫か
Why do you keep sighing like that? Rady, help! What? You heard me?
思いっきりな。
Loud and clear. Ugh, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
んなことはいいんだよ。それより悩んでんのはパスハリアのことか
It's fine, girl, but, is this about Paschalia? I like, in the last route, Rady was like, la, I can't hear you about how they're getting together, la, la, la. And now he's like, is this about Paschalia? Huh? How did you?
俺様を舐めるなよ。
You think I'm an
どれだけ
idiot?
一緒にいたと思っ
We've
てん
been
だ
joined at the hip forever, bud.
惚れてんだろ
You like him, don't you? You're like, he's dead into this, but with Zafora, he was like, I don't see it. I simply do not see it. I shook my head in a panic. No? No, I don't. Hi, John, welcome.
ほう、まだ自覚してねえだけか。
Oh, so you haven't realized it yet. I could feel the tension leaving my body when I saw Rady's smug face, as if he was telling me, ain't no way I got it wrong. It had always been like that. I couldn't hide anything from Rady. I'm not really sure. That part with Rady was really funny. It was really good. I really like Rady. He's really funny. But I think, his is one of the 4 I have to do to unlock Villier's route. I think I'm going to leave him till last because I feel like there'll be the most like backstory for our character in it. So I feel like that'll be a good order. So I'll do Eon next and then Rady's route after. And then we'll get to see him be funny. I find him attractive, but my feelings get all jumbled when we're together. Rady's a really funny character. I like Rady a lot. Once I started talking, I couldn't stop. Maybe I've been yearning for someone to listen. Paschalia is kind, but his kindness isn't exclusive to me. He's really nice to Corvius too. And well, I don't know how to put this, but whenever I feel like I'm getting closer to him, he gets further away.
なんだそりゃ。
The heck is that? Rady. I don't know. I was so happy when I heard we get to travel together again. Yet, I understand him less on this trip than I did during the first one.
お前の考えすぎとかじゃなく
Sure you're not just in your own head? No, he's different now. I spoke without hesitation. Still, I couldn't quite pinpoint what it was. Before, whenever we were together, I had a blast. I was so happy. My heart felt warm, comfortable. But that had changed. I've been feeling anxious, even though we'd had so much fun today. I didn't know why it felt that way, and it bothered me a lot. You can't wait to get Eon route? Yeah, that's next. Next up is Eon. How about you, Rady? Do you think Paschalia has changed?
知るかよ。お前ほどパスハリアに注目してねえし。
Look at his face! Like, huh? What are you asking me for? What are you asking me? I hardly even look at that guy. Rady groaned, sounding like he was at his wit's end.
俺にわかるのは、お前はもう完全にパス
All
ハ
I
リアに
know
惚れてる
is that your head's over heels for him. Rady! Is that so? Rady looks so dumb with me. He lets out a big sigh.
旅に出る前、ス
Remember what Spiria said before we set off? You tend to repress your feelings a lot. But now, you've traveled the world and experienced all kinds of things. Isn't this a good time for you to be a bit more honest with your feelings? My feelings, but... Listen to my sage advice, Nothing is going to change if you don't do something. No matter how many years, decades, or even centuries pass you by. Even after this circus shtick of ours will soon come to an end. You got to make your move if you want your wishes to come true. Gosh. What do you really want? Give us a thought, okay? And with that, Rady jumped back into his hammock. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with Circus. Being with everyone was a blast, and yet... What do I really want? By the way, that Paschalia dude has been sneaking out at night lately. Sus. He has? I turned over to the hammock, but Rady was already facing away from me. Do whatever you like for that information, but don't stay up too late. Silence fell into the tent after that. Thanks, Rady. Rady's the ultimate wingman. I sent a silent thank you to the sleeping critter in the hammock and climbed out of bed. I had to make my move. I left the tent without turning back. Paschalia sus. There's no one here. I guess it's fine if I take... I clicked the button. I guess it's fine if I take a peek around our practice grounds. I sneak away from the tent, trying to be as quiet as possible. It didn't take long before I found him. Cirrus? What are you doing at this hour? It's not safe for a lady to wander around alone at night. I was searching for you. There's something I want to talk to you about. Paschalia's eyes opened wide. Maybe he picked up on the fact that I wasn't my usual self. Am I bothering him? Even if I was, I wanted him to indulge me. His reply came in a faint, hushed voice. Sure, but not too long. The others will worry if you come back too late. Thank you. I didn't know where to start. I kept thinking about how best to broach the subject as we took a walk around the area, but in the end, I just blurted out what was on my mind. I feel like you've been acting different. What? Ever since we left Althea, something's felt off. You seem distant now, and I'm not sure why. Distant? Just look at you now. What are you doing alone in this place? Sus. Well, it has me thinking. Maybe you actually don't want to be with us around this time around. Paschalia opened his mouth to speak, then decided against it. So it's true? Girl, don't jump to conclusions, girl. Come on. Anxiety gripped my chest and tears prickled at the corners of my eyes. That was when he finally broke his silence. I'm not opposed. Really, I'm not against it at all. In fact, I wish we could keep going on and on forever. I love being a part of Circus. Travelling with you and everyone else. His lips widened into a beaming smile, as if he was giving me a glimpse of something he treasured. But then, why? Why do you look so sad?
ただ少し戸惑ってたかもしれない。
I might have been a little bit
だから変
overwhelmed.
に思われちゃったのか
Maybe
な。
that's why I seem strange. Your lies don't play with me, sir.
アーテールの公演でサーカスは終わり。
I thought we were going to part ways after our show in our theatre, you see.
寂しかったけ
It
ど
saddened me, but I was
覚悟は
prepared
して
for
たん
it.
だ。なのにそれが終わりじゃ
But
なく
it
て
turns out that show wasn't our
こ
last.
うして
We get to keep going,
That's
like we are now.
もしかして夢を見
I
てるん
assumed
じ
I
ゃない
was
か。
dreaming. I thought when I
目が覚
woke
めたら
up,
僕は
I'd
たった
found
一人
myself
で
alone in my bed.
だからかな。
I'm a little afraid to sleep because of that,
こん
so
な風に夜更
I
か
ended
し
up
してた
staying
んだ。
awake all night long. At first, I couldn't believe it either. I thought I was dreaming too. I didn't laugh because I could relate to him. But Paschalia, I am not afraid. Luigi not afraid. He winced when I said that. Everyone is here with me. I know when I wake up, I can see them again. Say good morning and have banter with them. The important morning banter. To think you were afraid that it might be nothing but a dream. It's as if... I hesitated, chewing up my next words. I know what I want to say. I know what I want to say. Wait, did I say that? I'm always doing this. You are a child. You're a child. He didn't reply, which made me feel like I was being cruel. Then he shrugged, a complicated look in his eyes.
これでも君より年上なのに子供みたいな。
I've been called a child by someone younger than me.
情けないな。
It wasn't that, but it was good. So you're all alone. It's as if you think you're all alone. Was that why he looked so sad? Before responding, Paschalia took a deep breath.
そっか。
I see. He offered a tired smile.
そんなつもりじゃなかったけど。
I never intended to come off that way, but
そうだったのかな。
if you say so, then maybe I am.
なんだかそれって失礼だよね。
But don't you think I'm
みんな
being
一緒にい
rude
るのに
though? I feel lonely even when I'm with everyone. I guess.
気を悪くした。
Are you upset? Not at all. I'm just worried. We're so close. You could have told me you were feeling lonely. Yeah. His smile didn't reach his eyes, which still swam with sorrow.
ごめんね。
Sorry. The apology tumbled from his lips.
僕が今を怖がるのは
The fact that I'm afraid of what we have now.
君よりもずっ
Maybe it
と
proves I'm more of a coward than
臆
you
病だから
are.
かもしれない。
You think? I have never once considered you a coward. I've seen how bold you can be.
君の前では格好つけてたから。一応
I
年
was
上だし
just pretending to have it together in front of you. I mean, I'm a man. I'm older than you too.
でも臆病なんだよ本当は。
But deep down, I'm a
い
total
つか来る
coward.
終わりに怯えて
I can't even sleep out of fear that the end will come one day. You say the end, but... Before I could argue, Paschalia slowly shook his head.
分かってる。大丈夫だよ。
You want to hug him?
僕の悪い癖
Yeah,
なんだ。
I
ど
get
うし
it.
ても悲観的
Don't
に考え
worry.
ちゃって。
It's just a bad habit of mine. I've always been a pessimist.
まだ旅は続くのに
Nevertheless,
ね。
our journey continues. Yeah. Rady told me the same thing. One day, Circus will part ways. And yet, even if our journey comes to an end, we can meet again as long as we're still alive. I feel that that's not a good thing to say right now. I'll come and see you. I promise.
そうだね
Yeah, you're right. He closed his eyes. He said that as if contemplating something important. I know, I want to hug him too. A few moments passed,
僕も
then
約束する。
I promise too, Cirrus.
君にもう心配をかけないように
I'll try not to be so anxious
旅が
until
終わ
our
るとこまでは
journey comes to an end,
怖
so
がることをやめよう
don't
と思う
worry. His voice was unusually powerful, unwavering.
いつまでかはわからないけど
I don't know when that will happen, but until that time
その時が来るまでは
comes,
だから
may I
お
ask
願い
something
して
of
もいい
you? What is it?
その時が来るまでは
Until that time comes,
僕の近くにいて
please stay with me. That's
僕の
no
そばで
problem.
笑っててほしいんだ
I want to see you smiling next to me for as long as
少しで
possible.
も長く
Ah! My face turned red when I heard that. So red, he could probably see it, even in the meager starlight. Does that mean...
ダメ
Is that a no? Oh, no, it's fine. Totally fine. I quickly denied it to ward off his sad puppy dog eyes. He's so cute. I promise I'll stay with you. He is like a child. I'll be by your side. Paschalia turned to face me head on.
ありがとう
Thank you. Look at him. He took a step closer. Hello? Excuse me? I could barely feel it because he kissed the hair on top of my head. And we didn't get a CG? He kissed me again.
約束の印
That's the seal of our promise, I
そういう
guess.
もの
Mhm.
変だよね
This feels strange. I kissed you on the cheek before,
頬にキスしたこともあるの今は
I think this is the best I can do for now. This man is going to kill me. He's so soft. He's so soft. I'm going to die. I know. Give me the CG. I'm shaking the game. Give me the CG. Paschalia was embarrassed now, as he was when he first confessed that our last kiss was his first. This one is completely different.
行こっか
Shall we go then? Yeah. We both realised we weren't sure what to do from here, so we tried to play it off. After that, we headed back to the tent. Paschalia camp. What's he thinking? I escorted Cirrus back to her tent. Still not in the mood to turn in, I gazed up at the night sky alone.
約束はしないって決めて
I
た
told myself not to make any promises.
守れなかったら悲しい
I'd feel awful if I couldn't follow through. Making a promise I can't keep is just feeding my own ego. What is going on?
でも
But I grabbed the water hourglass hanging at my waist. No matter how much I hated it, the reminder of what the water meant encouraged me to make that promise as an excuse.
ごめんねビーダ
Forgive me,
分かってるん
Vita.
だ
I know I'm being
本当は
unreasonable.
こんなの無理がある
I'm
って
more than aware.
必ず
I know I'm going to regret it, but
でも
just a little bit
あともう少し
more
だけ
until the very last moment.
最後のギリギリまで
What is going on, Paschalia?
少しでも長く
I want to be with her as long as I can.
僕はまだ
I'm not ready to leave her just yet.
離れたくないんだよ
The contents of the hourglass flickered momentarily. That must have been her answer. What is happening? Paschalia explained. Over the next few days, there were loads of hustle and bustle as we prepared for the show, until, at last, the eventful day arrived. We were blessed with fine weather for Colvius' debut act.
パスハリアは衣装に着替えないのか
Are you not going to change your outfit, Paschalia?
今日の僕は裏方で主役はコリブス
I'm going to stay behind the scenes today, since Colvius is the star.
コリブス
顔色悪いけど
I forgot how cute his little outfit was. Are you okay, Corvius? You look pale.
練習ではできたんだから
I'm good.
失敗なんて
I practice a lot, so there's no way I'll fail. I think. Corvius looked out at the audience seats as more and more people filed in. We had a full house today. His voice betrayed how nervous he was. His snow magic still isn't perfect. I just hoped it wouldn't let his jitters distract him. Radiant Zafora, who had been showing the spectators their seats, finally returned. Now, shall we lift the curtain on our first show as the brand new circus? It's showtime! And with that, the curtain rose. It was showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. From the moment the show began, everyone delivered amazing performances, as always. Zafora's storytelling was top-notch. Radi's dancing was perfect. As the hype continued to swell, Corvus' turn came round at last. Next up, we have your much anticipated star performer, Prince Corvius. In just a second, you're going to witness a miracle you won't find anywhere else. Look how cute he is! Greeted by the sound of applause, Corvius took his spot on stage. Allow me to escort you all to the miraculous white world. I know, this route is stressing me out. There's something going on here. I'm really scared. Corvius managed to say his lines through his stuttering. He then held his hands, conjuring a bunch of clouds overhead. Everything was going just as he practiced. Though he did look pale and his hands were trembling. You can do it! You can do it! Oh, he's trying so hard. Ashen-faced Corvius mustered his magic with all his might. The clouds shook, and the precipitation that fell was a torrent of small, solid prisms. The blood drained from my face the moment I saw it. It's not snow. I've seen it a lot during practice. Ice shards unable to form snow flew down all at once. At that moment, a man with soft, fluttering hair as blue as water ran past me. Paschalia! Please let me make it. Oh my god, this is... I was not prepared for the drama in this route. Paschalia jumped on stage, shielding Corvius and the audience with his water magic. Right after that, the icy projectiles peppered the ground. I'm sorry, Paschalia. I failed. Don't let this get you down, Corvius. No matter how tough or painful it is, don't give up. You have so much potential. Do not give up. Okay. Come on. Give it another try, alright? Paschalia gently coats Corvius while maintaining his water defences. Hearing that, Corvius finally relaxed. And then the ice shards let up. Thank goodness. With the danger gone, Paschalia released his water magic. Everyone's gaze was drawn to the clouds above. Fluffy snow was fluttering down to the ground. Don't give up! He can do it! Snow, he did it! Radiant Zafora, who immediately understood the situation, leapt onto the stage. Brr, it's cold! So this is what they call snow.
みんなも触ってみてくれ。
Yeah, try and reach out and touch it, guys.
取った。
あれ
I got one.
消えちまった。
Huh? It's gone?
文献で何度も読んだことはあった。
I've read about snow,
雪って
but
こういう
I
もの
had
だった
no
んだ
idea
な
it looked like this. The crowd gasped in awe, touching the snowflakes and watching them fall. Do they like it?
みんな喜ん
They
でくれてる
do.
よ。
But hey, this isn't the
でも
end.
ほら、これで終わりじゃないでしょ。
Paschalia gave Corvius a light pat, and the prince once again raised his hands. I know. This is so sweet. Sparkling droplets of water piled up on top of one another, forming roses. One by one, the petals froze.
ご来場
That's
い
so
ただいた
pretty!
皆様に感謝を込めて作りました。
As a token of gratitude for all of you who have come today, I made these.
どうぞご覧ください。
Enjoy the view! The ice roses that bloomed on stage glowed beautifully. Basking in the glow of the delicate flowers, everyone cheered in admiration.
これはめったに拝めない代物だ。
I've never seen something like this before. How wonderful!
さすがコリブス王子。
That's His Highness for you. We have a bright future ahead of us. Amazement, excitement, and joy welled up inside the circus tent. Overcome with emotion, Corvius whirled around to face Paschalia.
パスハリア
Paschalia, he's doing so well. I'm so proud of him.
コリブス、この景色。
Don't ever forget the scene before you. I won't. Snow floated down around the gleaming roses. His confidence restored, Prince Corvius bowed to the audience. Lights on the stage were snuffed out amid the generous applause, leaving the fragmented sounds to signal the end of the snow. Despite the earlier mishap, everything went great. We were able to close Corvius' first ever show with a roaring success. Paschalia and Corvius exchanged smiles in the darkness. Meanwhile, the others ran backstage. At least they should have.
パスハリア
Paschalia? What? I heard the sound of someone collapsing.
いいよ、手を貸せ。
Give me a hand, Dion. Zafora spoke in a hoarse whisper as they both jogged back out.
ひとまず裏に運ぶぞ。
Let's carry him backstage for now.
わかった。
Got it. I love how they both ran to his rescue, though. At least that's that. They both like, spring into action. Let's go. I could still hear the sound of clapping. Paschalia! I ran up to Paschalia, who'd passed out.
表の方は私とラディで片付けるから。
Lead the front to me and Rady. You guys take care of Paschalia.
ああ、わかった。
Will do.
パスハリア
Paschalia!
一体どうしたん
Hey!
だよ
What happened here?
わかんない。
I don't know.
だ
He
いきなり
suddenly
倒れ
collapsed
ちゃって
right after the show ended. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed.
とりあえず下ろすぞ。
Let's put him down first.
Ah.
Okay. I hugged Corvius, who was on the brink of tears. Seeing Paschalia on the floor shook me to my core. What is this? He's got like cracks all over him. The hourglass is red. Oh no. Painful looking vein-like cracks had spread across his face and hands. Is this to do with the spirit stealing all the liquid from his body? His groans forced their way out from between his teeth. He was in agony.
パスハリ
Paschalia! Paschalia! I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. No matter how much we called his name, he didn't reply. He expressed nothing but pain.
パスハリア、聞こえたら返事しろ。
Paschalia, if you can hear us, say something. Even when Zafora shook his feet, hands, and shoulders, Paschalia only groaned.
脈が弱い。すぐ医者に見せなけ
His
れば。
pulse is weak. We need to take him to the doctor.
それにこの症状は一体。
What kind of symptom is this? Suddenly, Paschalia's bizarre condition took a turn for the worse. Little by little, the cracks in his hands and face crawled to other parts of his body.
観客の誘導は当の職員に引き継いできた。
I asked some staff from the tower to handle the audience for us.
パスハリアの様子はどうだ？
How's Paschalia doing? I know! I'm literally like, I'm clicking through this so fast, like I'm so stressed, I need to know what happens. I don't know, I have no idea what's causing this. Paschalia! That doesn't look good, that doesn't look good! Ginny and Rady have returned, but we were no closer to knowing what was happening. Paschalia? His eyes opened, but he was staring into space.
パスハリアちゃん。ない。
You're not Paschalia. Huh?
水を飲ませて。それからルースの泉へ連れて行って。
Give him some water, then take him to the spring in Ruth. What? When I heard a girl's voice, I searched for the source, but there was no one else around other than us.
あそこなら魔力の消費が少ないから。
The mana consumption over there is low, so you can still save Paschalia.
パスハリアを救える。
Hurry up,
急いで。
time is running
間に合わ
out.
なくなる。
Huh? Paschalia's eyes closed once more. After that,
今のって。
what just happened? It wasn't just me. Everyone had heard the mysterious voice just now. We exchanged uneasy glances.
確かルースはパスハ
If
リア
I'm
の
not
故郷だった。
mistaken, Ruth is Pastalia's hometown, isn't it?
ええ。今の
Yes.
声はおそらくパスハリアと
The
契
one
約して
speaking
る
to us just
精霊のも
now
のだろう。
might have been the spirit who formed a contract with him. Guess we should do what she said.
そうね。
I
下手な医
agree.
者に見せるより
At least we know he'll be
その方
safer
が
there
確実でしょうし
than if we brought him to some unfamiliar doctor.
わかった。急げと言わ
Got
れた以
it.
上。
Judging by what she said, I figure we don't have much
馬車
time.
まで
Let's get him to the
パスハリアを
carriage.
運ぶぞ。
それなら俺がドラゴンの姿に
Hey,
なって
how about
そ
you
の
leave
まま
that
ル
to
ースまで
me?
運ぶ。
I can fly in my
緊急事態
dragon
だから構
form.
わないよな。
It should be fine, right? This is an emergency.
ええ。今回は構わないわ。
I don't mind this once.
けどルースまでは結構な
Will you
距
be
離だ
alright
ぞ。
though?
大丈夫？
Ruth's really far away from here.
ああ、一晩飛び続けるくらい
I
問
could
題
fly
ない
all night long, so
Ta-da.
it's
パスハ
a-okay.
リアを支える人員が
I'm
欲し
gonna
い
need someone to hold him though. Me!
イオン、パスハリアを抱えて
Eon, you
一緒
do
に乗って
it.
くれ。
Fly on my back.
承知した。
Understood. Wait, let me come too. I couldn't bear just to stand there and watch.
根津の移動になる。
I
足場も
can't let you
安定
do
しないだ
that.
ろうから。
The ride will be very rocky, and we won't stop to sleep. I know that, but it'll be hard for you to hold him all by yourself. If there's anything I can do, then please,
わかった。
Cirrus.
あんたならきっと大丈夫
Fine.
だ。
I'm sure Cirrus will be
みん
alright.
なも
You guys
So they-
okay with that? They all nodded in agreement, and that was that.
私たちも可能な限り早く合
We'll
流
make
する
sure to be there as soon as possible. I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. I didn't know this route was going to take this turn. Once Villiers shifted into his dragon form, Eon scooped up Paschalia and climbed on his back. I followed right after, and the Villiers flew away from the tower. I clasped the charm inside my pocket.
君の願いが叶いますよ。
I hope your wish comes true. If my wish really can come true, please save Paschalia. I prayed to the crystal with everything I had, even as my heart was nearly torn asunder. Okay, well, welcome to the cliffhanger, lads. We're gonna end things here today. And then we're gonna end things here. Let's go back to a happier time. Let's go back to... Where are all the chibi images? That's what I want to know. Haha! Let's go back to a happier time. Look how happy he is in the snow. The snow boy. Oh, thank you so much for joining me today. I wasn't prepared for the route to take that turn. I'm stressed. We'll definitely be streaming this again soon. We have to. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'll stream here for today. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sure Paschalia will be fine. We don't need to be stressed. We got this. We can make it through. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone.